Welcome back, Spartans. This is video number 2. These are a couple reminders and a couple new updates to our building. But let's start with a couple reminders. I'm outside. I'm out on the main entrance side. You know it's the main entrance side because we have the American flag right there and the big sign that says Township of Ocean Intermediate School. So we're out here, and this is the area where we typically do pickup. There's West Park Avenue right down here. So what we ask you to do is, parents, if you're coming in to pick up your students, you just follow the traffic signs. And we typically never go past, parents never go past this little handicap area right here. We have some buses that go right here. They park right here and need to pick up our students, so we don't want to obstruct them from picking up the students. So we never really go past the handicap little ramp right there. So if you're picking up your students, you're just waiting in line up to that area. There'll be security guards out here instructing you, and just kind of follow that. The other thing is, while we're out here, is that at the end of the day, and we know the line gets a little bit long out there. It's usually about a 5-minute wait, 5-6 minute wait once we dismiss the students. But if you don't feel like waiting in that line and you feel like parking in the parking lot, we ask you to not double park. Please don't park behind any of the teachers' cars in the parking lot, because there are some staff members that do leave right at 2:30, and if you're blocking their car, they can't get out. There are plenty of spots way back there by the soccer field and basketball courts. You can park your car, you can walk up to that white tent over there, and you can and then you can just wait for your child to come out, and you can walk your child to the car. So that's outside. We're going to go a little bit closer to the main entrance, and I'll give you another update right there. All right, I'm back. I'm right here at the main entrance, and what we have right here is our deck box. Now, this is something that we've been doing for a while now with once the pandemic hit, and we're going to continue to use this. So it's really 4 simple steps for using this deck box. Okay, and there are instructions right there on the top of the deck box for you to do. But basically, as a parent, you're going to come up, parent, guardian, who grandma, pop, whoever's coming here to drop off items. Okay, you're going to place the item, a labeled item. You're going to label it with a Post-it note, put it right there inside the deck box. As you are leaving, you call the main office. You tell us that there's an item in the deck box. We will then call your student in their classroom, tell them that at a time of the day, whether they're passing in the hallway or during lunch, that they have an item there, and then your student will retrieve that item at that time. If we follow those 4 easy steps, we will make sure that our students get what they need. Okay. Now we're going inside. All right, Spartans, we're inside now, and I am standing in the cafeteria. Specifically behind me, I have the cafeteria line. So it's been a long time since we've had to do this, because over the past couple of years, lunches were free, but now we are back to paid lunches. So if you are purchasing a lunch, well, first off, you can apply for free and reduced lunch. You can go through that process through Sodexo. Okay, if you are paying for lunch, when you get to the end of the lunch line right here, there will be a cashier there, and you're going to have to enter your PIN number. Okay, so you get a 5-digit PIN number. Students, you should know this PIN number because we use it for multiple things. Other than just that, we use it for our logging in and other things throughout the school year. So you should know this 5-digit PIN number. You shouldn't share it with anybody. You should know it, memorize it, and that is how you are going to pay. They will accept cash too if you want to pay with cash, but most people go through Sodexo. They set up an account. It's almost like a debit card account, and the students just enter their PIN number while they're purchasing lunch. So students, this is just a reminder. Remember that 5-digit PIN number. Make sure you know it, because as you go through the lunch line, you are going to have to enter that PIN number at the end of the line. All right, now we're going to go up to a couple areas in the building to show you some of the new updates that we have. All right, Spartans, we are at our next location, which is the guidance office. So in years past, we had multiple house offices where our guidance counselors and secretaries were, and what we did this year is we converted a space in the building into a guidance office, or a guidance suite. So it is located in the 7th grade wing. It's right in the middle of where all the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders are. So this is for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade only. 5th grade, you still have your guidance counselor right down by you by all your classrooms. So this is for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So it's the guidance suite. You'll know because once again, we have that big sign on the office, and you can actually see, you can see all the way through. There's actually 2 entrances, so you can come into the guidance office from either entrance. And on the other side, there's a sign just like that one that says guidance office. So when we come in here, this is where Mrs. Nelson is going to be sitting. You guys remember Mrs. Nelson. And then we have our 3 guidance counselor offices, Mrs. Macaluso, Mrs. Kavarakis in the middle, and Mrs. D'Ambrosio all the way at the end. All right, so this is our new guidance suite. So if you ever need to talk to your guidance counselor and your guidance counselor calls you down, you go upstairs, 7th grade, either out right across from room 750 or right across from 758. Okay? All right, we're going to go see one last thing, and we'll be on our way. All right, Spartans, we're in our last destination right now. We're in a classroom, and we're in a classroom for a very specific reason, because we got all new HVAC units this summer. So we have new units in every classroom, 1st and 2nd floor of the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade side of the building. The 5th grade, they were outfitted when we did the referendum years and years ago, probably nearly 20 years ago. So now we're updating we updated all of the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade side that didn't have updated HVAC units, and with those come the MERV 13 filters. So they are updated. They meet all the standards that kind of came out during the pandemic, and we're really excited to have these new units in here, our new control system, to really help us to make sure that we're creating an environment that is comfortable and safe for our students. So Spartans, that's it for me with our updates. Once again, I look forward to seeing you in just a couple days. If you have any questions or concerns about anything leading into the school year, please don't hesitate to reach out. And as always, Spartans, let's make it a great day. Be safe and be well.